Divine's Blessing, Divine's Love Seminar. I'm AMRITA VIMALA. Meditations for Life Purpose, Part 2. According to meditations, the external world is but the cross form of the internal or subtle. So the external world is the effect, the internal the cause. The man who discovered and learned how to manipulate the internal forces will get the whole of nature under his control. By controlling internal nature, we can control everything. Metaphysicians will find that what he calls mind and matter are but apparent distinctions, the reality being one. Meditations proposes to stop from the internal world. Internal world means from our heart. From that we can study internal nature and through that control the whole, both internal and also the external. It is very special old attempt. Next we will see the affections of the external mind. The affections of the external objects are carried by the outer instrument to their respective brain center or organs. The organs carries the affections to the mind to the determinative faculty. From this the soul receives them. When perceptions results, when he gives the order back as it were to the motor center to do the needful, that is from the heart. Dear students, now we will see an instrument of the mind. Okay? The mind is an instrument, as it were, in the hands of the soul, through which the soul catches the external objects. The mind is constantly changing and vacillating and can, when perfected, either catches itself to several organs, to one or to none. For example, if I hear the clock with greater attention, I will not perhaps see anything although my eyes may be open, showing that the mind was not attached. The perfect mind can be attached to all the organs simultaneously. It has the reflexive power of looking back into its own depths. The reflexive power is, by concentrating the power of the mind and the turning them into inward, he seeks to know what is happening inside. There is and thus no questions of mere belief. It is the analysis arrived at by certain philosophers. Modern physiologists tell us that the eye are not the organs of the vision, but that the organ is in one of the nervous systems of the brain. And so with all the senses, they also tell us that these centers are formed of the same material as the brain itself. But meditations also says the same thing. The former is the statement of the physical side and the later on the psychological side. Yet both are the same. Our field of research lies beyond this. Now we will see the regulations of the food. Certain regulations as to the food are necessary. We must use that food which brings us the purest mind. You see the elephants, huge animals, but calm and gentle, and if you go towards the cages of the animals like lions and tigers, you find them restless. Showing how much difference have made because of the food. All the forces that are working in this body have been produced out of food. We see that every day. If you begin to fast, first body will get weak. The physical forces will suffer. Then, after a few days, the mental forces will suffer also. First, memory will fail. Then comes a point when you are not able to think, much less to pursue any course of reasoning. We have, therefore, to take care what sort of food we eat at the beginning, and we have got strength enough. When our practice is well advanced in our meditations, we need not be so careful to in this respect. Spiritual book says, he who fasts, he who keeps awake, he who sleeps much, he who works too much, he who does no work. None of this can be a yogi. Yogi means gentleman. My humble and heartfelt thanks to you all. God will shower all blessing to all. Thank you.